What is up, guys? It is Nick back here with another video. I was about to script kind of what I wanted to talk to, or at least structure what I want to talk about, but I feel like every time I try to do that, it just doesn't seem authentic and genuine, and I'm trying too much to I'm trying to focus too much on what I'm saying rather than just speaking about what I want to speak about. I'm going to give you some background real quick, and then we'll dive into what I want to talk about. So first off, I don't even know what the title or the thumbnail is going to be of this video. So what I want to talk about is this is something that I have been doing for quite a while. It's something that I didn't even notice. I knew I was doing, but I didn't know it was an actual thing. And I literally had just told my buddy about this yesterday, and I wake up this morning and a YouTube video from Daily Driven Porsche was literally just posted this morning after I talked to my buddy about it. So it's not like the YouTube algorithm had given it to me because it heard me talking about it to someone about it on my phone, whatever. It was posted after I talked about it, and it was exactly what I have been implementing into my life, I guess, in my money situation. So I'm going to talk a little bit more about it right now. I'm kind of just beating around the bush, but I want to give that background that it's something I have been doing, and I just told my buddy about it, and then the fact that I seen another video posted about it, and I was like, okay, I have to just go on and talk about this. So Daily Driven Porsche said it came from, he learned about it or read about it in a book. I completely forgot what the name was already. I'm going to put a screenshot of the book up here. I'm going to go back to this video after and put the book in here. I have not read it. I didn't even know the book existed. So I might order it just to read it, to connect with it, connect a little bit more and get a little more in depth on this idea, I guess. But I'm going to put a screenshot up for you all, and then I'll probably order it. But anyways, so the idea is, I guess Daily Driven Porsche kind of called it paying yourself first, which it makes sense, but that's not kind of how I thought of it. The idea is that you keep a certain amount in your checking account, and once you get past a certain amount, you kind of get comfortable, and everyone has their own number inside their head. And for me, right now, my number is kind of like $1,000, and once I have over $1,000, I kind of get comfortable, and I think that I have extra money to spend, so I'll tend to buy things that are kind of wants or luxuries, I guess. And when I'm not over $1,000, when I have less than that, it feels like a fire under my butt where I'm like, holy crap, I have no money right now. I need to get at least $1,000 to kind of feel comfortable with where I'm at. So 1,000's kind of my number. Daily Driven Porsche was saying his number was $500. And I was talking to my buddy last night about it, and he said his number was kind of $2,000. When he has less than 2,000, he gets kind of like, I like to keep my numbers over 2,000. So again, everyone has their own personal preference number. 1,000's mine, my buddy's 2,000, Daily Driven Porsche 500, whatever. So the idea behind this number is everyone has their number. So kind of think of what your comfortable number is. The idea is once you get above your comfortable number, instead of keeping like, let's say I was at $900 and I suddenly got $600. So I'm sitting at $1,500. Instead of keeping that $1,500 in my account and kind of being comfortable with it, maybe I go out to eat because I'm like, hey, I got a few extra bucks. Maybe I can go and buy a new pair of shoes because, you know, I got 500 extra bucks that is above my comfort level. Instead of doing that, the idea of pay yourself first, I didn't even connect this really. Something that I would do the second I get $1,500 is I will take 500 and I'll just throw that into the stock market. And I did that this morning. I got paid out $1,000, so I had just over $2,000, and I took 1,000 and I put it into the stock market. And I was kind of debating doing that because for a while, like I would have to say my checking account was kind of in the, I got it down below $100 a few weeks ago. And for a while, I've been trying to fight, and I got a real fire under my butt. I was like the most motivated I'd ever been, and I was working super hard to get back to that $1,000, and suddenly I got it over $2,000. So I worked super hard to get that, and I was debating on just keeping that 2,000 in there. I was like, finally, like I got some money, I have some breathing room, I gotta like relax. But if you saw my last video, I said I was gonna try to make $10,000 revenue this month, and instantly, the second I made that connection, I was like, I can't keep this money in my account. I'm comfortable right now. I'm gonna end up sitting around for a few days. I'm gonna spend it on things I don't really need. And there's something psychological with having that money right in front of you. Obviously, if it's in my savings, if it's in my stocks, I can still take that money and spend it. But once you put it into your savings and transfer it into your savings or transfer it into your stock account, you kind of already committed. Obviously, it takes a couple buttons to get it back, but once you do that first step in moving it towards something better, you kind of realize that, and you're not going to undo something good. Like when I put money in my savings, I hate pulling money out because I feel like I'm taking steps backwards. So I would rather keep making small steps forward. And I don't know everything psychological behind that, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works for a lot of people. I don't think it's just me. If it is, I'm kind of happy it's like that because I like to always move forward. I don't like to take steps back. So, once I kind of realized like I'm kind of comfortable right now, I was like, I enjoyed it for like 20 minutes and I was like, all right, I have goals I have to make this summer or this month. I want to get 10,000 revenue. I can't be comfortable. So took 1,000, transferred it directly into my stock account. And the other thing that I was kind of connecting with was the fact that this month we're a week in. Last video, I said I was gonna do an update every single day, and I started that for the first couple days. The reason why I privated one of the videos, and then the other one I was uploading and I just canceled the upload. And the reason for that was because, yes, I was gonna get videos up every day, but they weren't super high quality videos, and I don't think, honestly, they would have gotten me any followers. They might have, but I would much rather put out a video like this that is much higher quality and do one a week or two a week or something like that. So that is the reason for that. I'm deciding to just post less but higher quality videos for you all. And I had something else I was gonna say. So that was it for that. And then, oh yeah, so already this month, I should have done the numbers before I started recording this, but I'm 100% sure I'm already above $3,000 for the month, and we're 1 week in. So theoretically, if we stay on pace, 12,000 this month. But a lot of my TikTok money already kind of came in, so I'm trying to get some more TikTok money coming in because that was honestly like super good for me, and that's kind of dried up now. So the pace is going to slow down a little bit, but it was a good boost. Oh my God, we just got an order on the website. There we go, chat. All right, that's what we're talking about. Anyways, so yeah, so I was like, okay, I'm already doing really good for this month to get my goal. I can't slow down. And theoretically, so since I'm already at 3,000, I kind of assume that half of my revenue is profit. That's kind of what it tends to always come out to be. Sometimes it's less, sometimes it's more, but on average, 50%. So I have to revenue 7,000 more. I'm like 3,500 profit left for the month. So if that is the case, I'm going to be good if I transfer 1,000 to my stock account. So that's what I did. That was my mindset, and I sent it. I just did it real quick, and I was like, it's done with. It's like ripping a Band-Aid off. I did it. I'm done. Now I need to work to get my money up again. So if you have problems with either A, motivation, because that was kind of a long story to kind of wrap it to how this should benefit you. If you struggle with motivation, if you struggle with managing your money, spending your money, I think those are the main things. Things like that sorts with money. Pay yourself first, I guess, is kind of, I guess it just fits perfectly with what it is. I paid myself first by setting myself up for a future. Paying yourself first doesn't mean go buy something you want. It's setting yourself up. So whether that's putting money into your high yield savings account or into your stock market, paying yourself to set your future up is what this idea kind of means. That's kind of why I don't like the pay yourself first saying, because when I first heard pay yourself first, I thought that was like pay myself so then I can go buy what I want. But I feel like it's not a great name for it. I don't know what to call it. I guess you could say pay your future, or I don't know. I don't know what to call it. But anyways, this idea is if you have problems with buying things you don't need, going out on the weekends when you know you shouldn't, a big factor into if you're safe, if your comfortable number is $1,000 and you have, let's say, $600, you're gonna you feel a little uncomfortable. You're like, oh, like I don't have 4 digits in my bank account. Like, I'm uncomfortable. You're not gonna want to go out on the weekend because you're gonna feel like, I don't have any money right now. And even if you do, you're still gonna kind of have that thought in your head, and you might not buy as many drinks. You might not stay out as late. You might not buy your friends a round of shots, like things like that. And at a minimum, it should at least tone back how much you spend. So my goal for you, if you are still watching this, if you want to kind of get on track with your money and setting yourself up for your future, I highly recommend you try this, and at least try this book. I'm going to order it and read it and let you all know. I don't know what it's about or anything, but it's along the lines of this idea that I just talked about. And I think it is really good, because when you get comfortable, you don't want to do anything. You tend to lay in bed. You tend to not work. You don't want to but when you're uncomfortable and you see either your bank account going down or you're below your safe number, it motivates you to continue to work and to get back to your comfortable level. But then you pay yourself first, or pay for your future by getting rid of that money and restarting, and then you got to hustle to get a few $100 more or $1,000 more. And I think that's a big, big thing that I have realized that I need to take advantage of more. And I think that's kind of it. I think that whole idea is just, I think I've explained it in many possible ways, because this is a long video already. But you get the idea. If you have any questions or comments or anything about it, I could probably ramble and say the same things for the next hour about this, because it just got me so hyped that I'm not the only one who does this, and this isn't a new idea. Like, I honestly thought it was just something in my mind, and I was kind of crazy for doing this. But that's gonna be it for this video. If you have any comments, questions, or anything, please comment down below. If you want a part 2, or I don't even know what else I could talk about more. I'm just going off my experience and everything. But that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video. Peace.